Good evening, baseball fans. Welcome to Cott Isbell Field on the campus of Texas Lutheran University for today's non-conference matchup between your Bulldogs and the Southwestern Pirates. Let's meet both teams real quick. We'll start with the Southwestern Pirates. Leading off in center field, number 5, Corey Matthews. Shout out to Boy Meets World. Batting second as your designated hitter, number 29, Connor Duffy. Batting third at second base, number 6, Trace Organ. Batting fourth at first base, number 33, Owen Stevenson. Batting fifth in right field, number 10, Chase Adams. Batting sixth at third base, number 15, Alex Ervason. Batting seventh in left field, number 25, Kale Cochran. Batting eighth and behind the plate for the Pirates, number 16, Brandon Lang. Batting ninth at shortstop, number 2, Ben Forer. The the Pirates are coached by J.C. Bunch in his 9th season. Now let's meet the defense for your Bulldogs. At shortstop, batting first, number 3, Chase Bourgeois. In left field, batting second, number 34, Caleb Alfaro. Batting third at third base, number 30, Brayton Sprenzel. Batting fourth at first base, number 24, Adam Peavy. Batting fifth and behind the plate for the Bulldogs, number 29, Cole Cravens. Batting sixth as the designated hitter, number 19, Caden Hall. Batting seventh in right field, number 1, Michael Barrera. Batting eighth in center field, number 10, Caleb Small. And batting ninth at second base, number 2, Cooper Jen. And on the mound for your Bulldogs is number 20, Carter Conroy. The Bulldogs are coached by Kyle Palmer in his 3rd season, and they are assisted by Colton Parrish. We look to get things going here today as Matthews is stepping up to the plate for the Pirates. Conroy on the year, 5 appearances, 0-0 win-loss record, averaging about 4 innings pitched with 5 strikeouts and 2 walks, as the first pitch showed bunt by Matthews, called strike 1 by the umpire. As Matthews watches ball 1. The Pirates finished 7th in the SCAC last season at a record of 13-26. Currently, this is their first year outside of the SCAC as Matthews watches strike 2, where they are currently 6-20 overall and 2-7 in Southern Athletics Association play, currently sitting in last place. And the pitch runs just a bit high for Matthews. Southwestern is led by head coach J.C. Bunch in his 9th season. Like I had said, they were picked to finish 7th in the SAA. As the pitch from Matthews fouled off, back to us. Players to watch for Southwestern. Number 33, Owen Stevenson. He has hit the most home runs for Southwestern in 25 years, hitting his 10th last weekend. First double-digit home run season for any Pirate since 2001, as Matthews watches that ball outside and pushes the count to 3-2. Owen Stevenson, 5th nationally in home runs, 6th all-time in program's D3 history in home runs in a season. Got a full count here for Corey Matthews. The pitch from Conroy. Grounded to Adam Peavy. Adam Peavy calls off Conroy and steps on first base for the easy out, number 1. We see number 29, Connor Duffy. currently leading the Pirates in batting average on the year, the left-handed hitter. So the pitch from Conroy is on the way, just a bit outside for Duffy. Second pitch swung at and missed by Duffy. 1-1 count here. Third pitch from Conroy is on the way. Another swing and a miss by Connor Duffy. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the first inning for this Bulldog defense. As that ball runs just a bit inside and low for Duffy. Two balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch outside. Full count here for Duffy and the Pirates. Conroy's pitch. Fouled off by Duffy towards the Southwestern dugout. As Duffy strikes out swinging for Conroy's first strikeout of the evening. We see number 6, Trace Organ, who on the year currently at a .275 batting average with 28 hits out of his 102 at-bats. As first pitch looked good from Conroy, misses the zone, says the umpire. Trace Organ currently second on the team in RBIs as he watches ball 2. That curveball looked good for strike 1 on Organ. 2 balls, 1 strike for Carter Conroy as the pitch is popped up to Caleb Small in center field. And that's going to be easy out number 3 for the Bulldog defense. Bulldogs hold them scoreless. Can the bats get going early for them? We'll be right back. And welcome back to Seguin, Texas for the bottom of the first inning where we see the Bulldogs batting lineup try to get going here. Let's meet the Bulldogs, led by Coach Kyle Palmer in his third season with an overall record of 69-41. Led the Bulldogs to the SCAC Championship Series in his first season. Palmer, who is a 2009 TLU grad that played for Coach Burnett in the Fitness Center, and Coach Miller, who is the current Bulldogs athletic director, as we see number 3, Chase Bourgeois, step into the box for the Bulldogs. Pitch from Wilson. Bourgeois grounds out to third for the easy putout, number 1. As now we see number 34, Caleb Alfaro, who had a outstanding weekend against the Centenary Gents, where the Bulldogs unfortunately won 1 out of 3 games. The pitch to Alfaro, low for ball number 1. Second pitch from Wilson. Fired in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike for the left fielder, Caleb Alfaro. As it looked like he wanted to go, and the umpire said he did. For strike 2. Caleb Alfaro on the year, having a .381 batting average, 16 hits out of his 42 at-bats, 7 RBIs, and 7 strikeouts on the year. And the Bulldogs hoping he can get on early for him as Braden Sprunzel is going to come up next. Pitch from Wilson, just a bit outside on Alfaro. Current count, 3 balls, 2 strikes for the Bulldogs' second hitter. As they're hoping he can get on here. As he fouls that one back off to the cars driving behind us. The pitch from Wilson is on the way in a full count situation. He walks him. The Bulldogs have a base runner. So now we see number 30, Braden Sprunzel, who is the impact transfer for the Bulldogs. Two-way player serving as the team's starting third baseman and closer last season. Has become the TLU's opener in Game 1 of their series over the last month as Cody Andrade has taken over closing duties for the Bulldogs. Currently, Sprunzel is second on the team in RBIs with 28, tying for 8th in SCAC play as he grounds one to shortstop as the Pirates get a double play to end the inning. The Bulldogs couldn't capitalize on a base runner, hoping Carter Conroy and this Bulldogs defense can find them some momentum. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the ballpark today as we see number 33, Owen Stevenson, who is the Southwestern Impact Player today. Currently, like I said earlier, has hit the most home runs for Southwestern in 25 years, hitting his 10th home run of the season last weekend. Currently ranked 5th nationally in home runs, as pitch from Conroy is skied up by Stevenson. Cooper Jen calling everybody off. Put out number 1. The Pirates really need to get him going. As we see number 10, Chase Adams, up to bat for the Pirates, currently with 34 hits on the year. Second on the Pirates roster, as the pitch from Conroy curves in there for ball 1. Second pitch from Conroy, just a bit low, says the behind the plate umpire. Chase Adams, the sophomore out of Houston, Texas, went to George Ranch High School. Third pitch from Conroy. Strike 1. As Adams skies that one to Caleb Small in center field for put out number 2. Bulldogs defense rolling here early as we see number 15, Alex Ervason, the freshman out of Houston, Texas, went to Clear Lake High School. Pitch from Conroy. Just a bit inside on Ervason. Playing third base today. On the year, 26 hits out of his 93 at-bats. 16 RBIs. As he watches strike number 1. Pitch from Conroy is fouled off. First base coach almost made a play over there, but he didn't. As we have a 1-ball, 2-strike count for Ervason. The pitch from Conroy, looking for another putout. Struck him out for out number 3. Carter Conroy getting going early here with 2 strikeouts through 2 innings. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Cottage Field on Texas Lutheran University campus. Currently 0-0 ball game. In the bottom of the second inning, we see the power hitter, Adam Peavy, up to bat for the Bulldogs. Peavy earned SCAC Hitter of the Week honors for the first time in his career on February 23rd. Became the first multi-time SCAC Hitter of the Week for the conference in 2026 last week. Currently, the big story with Peavy matched the program record for hit by a pitch earlier this season by getting hit 3 times in one game. Currently ranks 4th in that category nationally with 19, as the pitch from Wilson is grounded fair through the third base line. Peavy's going to take 2, as the left fielder looks a little sluggish out there, and Peavy stand-up double for the Bulldogs to start the second inning. Pounds the chest. Let's go. As that's going to be Adam Peavy's 14th double on the year, currently leading the Bulldogs in that category. Pretty much leading the Bulldogs in all hitting category, as now we see the catcher, number 29, Cole Cravens. With a runner on second, how will the Pirate defense act in this situation? Craven shows bunt, lays it down beautifully. Peavy's going to have a wide open base as third baseman covers. And they're going to put out Cravens for out number 1, but not before he moves over Adam Peavy into a amazing scoring position for the Bulldogs. Because now we see the designated hitter, number 19, Caden Hall, who on the year currently batting .383 average. 18 out of his 47 at-bats have been hits. Currently 18 RBIs, hoping to add 1 more to his total here today. There's a pitch from Wilson, just a bit outside. Fletcher Wilson, currently an ERA of 40.5. That sounds a little absurd, because it is. 2 appearances with a win-loss record of 0 wins and 1 loss, as that ball runs very inside on Caden Hall. So the Pirates looking to get something here out of Wilson, as Caden Hall watches. Ball outside for a 3-0 count. Not sure what the Pirates' defensive game plan is, but there's a runner on third, and there's a 3-0 count for Mr. Hall, as the pitch from Wilson runs low. Caden Hall, take your base. So now we see number 1, Michael Barrera, who batted second in the first 2 games against Centenary last weekend, and then moved to the 8th spot of the game on Friday. Played third base last weekend as well. Now in right field, as the pitch hits him. Hit by pitch for Michael Barrera, as that's going to load the bases for number 10, Caleb Small. So now we have runners on every bag. Ducks in the pond for Caleb Small, the outfielder, who closed his freshman season on a tear and carried that momentum into this sophomore year. Earned SCAC Hitter of the Week honors for the first time in his career on February 9th. Ranked 2nd in the country with triples. Hoping to get something going here, as the pitch from Wilson is on the way. Outside for ball 1 for Caleb Small. Like I said, ranking second in the country with 6 triples already this season, tied the program record for triples in a single game with 2 against Schreiner, as he watches ball 2 in the dirt. There's 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Bulldogs looking to get something going here early. As the pitch from Wilson. Outside, he can't find the zone. The Pirates are frantic. As 3-0 count. Wilson's last 3 batters have been a walk, hit by a pitch, and now potentially another walk, which would score Peavy from third. Pitch from Wilson. He's going to find the zone for strike 1. Pitch from Wilson. Low. And Caleb Small is going to take his base. As that's going to score Peavy from third. Now the Bulldogs are up 1-0. Definitely not how the Pirates wanted that to happen, but it happened anyway. Now we see the standout sophomore, number 2, Cooper Jen, as he takes the plate for the first time tonight. Cooper Jen has been generational for his 2 years here as a Bulldog, where he earned all SCAC honorable mention at second base. He just watched strike 1 down the middle. Currently 4th on the team in RBIs. Cooper Jen, the one-time D3Baseball.com Team of the Week honoree after hitting for the cycle against Dallas. As counts currently 1 ball, 1 strike for the standout sophomore. Pitch from Wilson. And Cooper Jen's going to foul that one back. Both first baseman and catcher thought they could get there, but they weren't quick enough. As we have 2 strikes on Cooper Jen. Still only 1 out for the Bulldogs offense with bases loaded. Pitch from Wilson. And Cooper Jen watches strike 3. Cooper Jen didn't think so, but the umpire had other plans. And that's going to be out number 2 for the Bulldogs. Now that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, senior Chase Bourgeois, currently on a breakout senior season for the Bulldogs. Currently ranked 14th nationally in triples in 2026, with 4 second in program history in career triples at 14. Third on the team in hits with 43, and he led the team in triples with 8 and runs scored with 43. Turned in 16 multi-hit efforts, along with 7 games with multiple runs driven in last season, as Chase Bourgeois looking to score some runners for the Bulldogs. Pitch from Wilson. Outside. 3 balls, no strikes for Mr. Bourgeois. I believe if another walk happens, and it won't. I was going to say, if another walk happens, I would expect Coach J.C. Bunch to go have a talk with his pitcher. As Chase Bourgeois looking to get going, fouls that one back towards the Pirate bullpen, and that's going to land outside the gate, rolling to the back of the concession stand. That ball just wanted some food. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Mr. Bourgeois. As we look like I got a hit and run situation going. And that ball's going to be fair right down the third base line and roll all the way to the back wall. That's going to score 3 as Chase Bourgeois thought about taking a third bag. But a stand-up double, and that's going to score all the runners. As Chase Bourgeois just added to his RBI total. He is now at 29. The Bulldogs really loving that left side third base line. So now we see number 34, Caleb Alfaro, who in his first time up walked. The runner on second, 2 outs. Bulldogs currently lead 4-0. The pitch from Wilson on the way. Caleb Alfaro thought about it. He didn't like it. Ball 1. As the sun starts to show here. And that's going to be ball 2 for Alfaro. Currently a cloudy day with the sun setting behind us. It's beautiful baseball weather here as Wilson checks Bourgeois and then pitches. And Alfaro, that ball gets through. Chase Bourgeois is going. It's going to be close at the plate. And he's safe. The Avalanche has started for the Bulldog offense. Currently up 5-0 as Coach J.C. Bunch is for sure going to talk to Fletcher Wilson. Who can it be now? We have a new pitcher in the second inning after the Bulldogs went 5 runs. Caleb Alfaro with a single through the right side. Got past the second baseman, and he's going to take another base as all their focus was on Chase Bourgeois on the run home. We currently see a new pitcher for the Pirates. And that's going to be at number 20. Max Punier. Who currently on the year, Punier has appeared for the Pirates 5 times with 4 strikeouts and 5 walks. Punier has given up 4 doubles in his 5 appearances for the Pirates. As now we see number 30, Braden Sprensel, who grounded into that double play, which put out Caleb Alfaro at first base last inning. Last weekend, Sprensel served as the designated hitter for the Bulldogs in a new role, which Kyle Palmer is testing out, as Sprensel is going to watch strike number 1 from Punier. I guess Kyle Palmer didn't like that. Moved Sprensel back to third. Kept him at third in the batting lineup. As Punier is going to check Alfaro over there. The pitch from Punier. Runs inside on Sprenzel. Almost hit him in the face. That count's going to go to 1 ball, 1 strike for Sprenzel. As he's going to sky that one into shallow center. That's a trouble ball. And that gets down. That's going to score another run for the Bulldogs. Braden Sprenzel with an RBI. Short center field. Miscommunication from the Pirate defense allows Alfaro to score from second. Now we see Adam Peavy again, who led off the inning for the Bulldogs, who with a double to the left field wall. In 2025, Adam Peavy led the team in on-base percentage and walks with an on-base percentage of 52% and 29 walks in 2025 as he watches strike one from Punier. As he grounds one to the second baseman, and there's some miscommunication, some error. The ball stuck in his glove and then popped out. And Peavy is going to successfully reach first base. And now we have runners at first and second with Cole Cravens up again, who sack bunt in his first at-bat, which moved Peavy over to third. As we now have 2 outs here, Cravens swings and misses for strike number 1. The Bulldogs offense rolling here early in the bottom of the second inning. And the pitch from Punier, grounded to the third baseman for put out number 3. The Bulldogs score 6 in the bottom of the second, taking a commanding 6-0 lead. Can the Bulldog defense hold strong, or will the Pirate offense combat it with some hits? We'll be right back. And welcome back to the Baseball Diamond, where we have the top of the third. This is not the first time the TLU Bulldogs and the Southwestern Pirates have faced each other. Currently, TLU leads the series 32 wins and 15 losses, dating back to 2014, and they swept the Pirates last season. This rivalry game is the first time it's been non-conference since 2013. As the pitch from Conroy Bounces low and up for ball number 1. Currently, two teams trending in different directions, with the Bulldogs leading the SCAC with 15 wins and 6 losses in SCAC play, with a record of 20 wins and 9 overall, as Cale Cochran grounds that one to Bourgeois, and Bourgeois and Peavy play pitch and catch for out number 1. Now we see number 16, Brandon Lang. And the pitch from Conroy. Fired in there for strike 1. Lang on the year, 9 hits out of his 31 at-bats, with a batting average of .290. The pitch from Conroy. Low outside of the zone. One ball, one strike for Brandon Lang, the catcher. And he skies that one into right center field. And that might get down. Bounces off the wall. Barrera slips. And Lang looking to take third. He's safely going to get a triple here today. That's going to be Lang's first triple on the year. Now we see number 2, Ben Forer, who most likely will bunt here, as he is number 4 in sack bunts on the country. And he's going to foul that one towards Barrera. Can't quite get there. Strike 1. Currently 1 down for Bulldog defense. This pitch from Conroy, just a bit low for Forer. Pitch from Conroy. Forer skies that one towards Caleb Small. Lang's going to tag up. Caleb Small. The arm was too good. Lang had to go back. As now there's 2 outs for this Bulldogs defense. With the runner on third. As now we see the leadoff hitter, number 5, Corey Matthews, who currently is 3rd in the SAA in stolen bases on the year. The speedster with 14 stolen bases for the Pirates. The Pirates hoping he can get going early here today. As a pitch from Conroy curves on in there for strike number 1. The Bulldogs hoping they can strand Lang over there at third and get this third out right here. Pitch from Conroy, just a bit outside. Matthews in his last time up. Grounded out to Adam Peavy at first base, which led off the game for Southwestern. Corey Matthews currently 3rd in RBIs for the Pirates, as the count goes to 2-1 for Corey Matthews. Pitch from Conroy. Little too much English on that one for ball number 3. 3 balls, 1 strike for Boy Meets World star Corey Matthews. Just kidding. As he's going to ground that one to Sprenzel at third. Easy pitch and catch with Peavy. Peavy pumped on that one. as what the Bulldogs hoped for happened. They stranded Lang at third, allowing no runs in that inning. Can the Bulldog offense keep this momentum going? Find out when we come back. And welcome back to Cod Isbell Field. Leading off for the Bulldogs in the top of the third inning, number 19, Caden Hall, who walked in his last at-bat, facing 3 balls and then a 4th ball, which walked him. As Punier looking to find some life for the Pirates as he pitches ball 1 to Caden Hall. Caden Hall, the senior out of LaGrange, Texas, looking to give the Bulldogs some more life as he watches strike 1 from Punier. The pitch from Punier just a bit low. For ball number 2 on Caden Hall. And Caden Hall, swing and a miss. Not what the Bulldogs wanted, not what I wanted, not what we wanted. As that count pushes to 2-2. Caden Hall looking to fight, stay alive here for the Bulldog offense. And he watches ball 3 in the dirt. Catcher thought Caden Hall was going to swing and tagged him. Not today, buddy. As that count goes to full with 3 balls, 2 strikes for the Bulldog leadoff hitter this inning, number 19, Caden Hall. And he skies that one just foul towards the back wall. Straighten that one out, and that's a home run. Caden Hall fighting, clawing to stay alive here for the Bulldogs. As Caden Hall battles back and walks to lead off the bottom of the third for the Bulldog offense. As now we see number 1, Michael Barrera, who got hit by the pitch against Fletcher Wilson, hoping to potentially do the same here this at bat. As Punier checks Hall over there, and Barrera watches strike 1. The pitch from Bounier, just a bit low for Michael Barrera, the right fielder today. Barrera, the sophomore out of San Antonio, Texas. He went to East Central. Shout out Yellow Jackets. As Bounier is going to check Caden Hall over there at first. And Caden Hall's going to run. And Michael Barrera fouls that one back, which will negate Caden Hall's efforts. Bulldogs might look to do it again with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. As Caden Hall doesn't go and Barrera chops that one foul. Looked fair, ended up rolling foul. And it's going to push everyone back. Still a 1-ball, 2-strike count for Michael Barrera and this Bulldogs offense. Caden Hall at first base. Pitch from Bounier. Chopped right back to him. Second baseman, no error this time for the double play. Now, a quick 2 outs for this Pirate defense brings up number 10, Caleb Small, who walked last time up, which was last inning. Like I said, currently ranking second in the country with 6 triples. Hoping to maybe add another total here today. As he watches ball 1 in the dirt. The sophomore out of Round Rock, Texas. Watches ball 2. Pitch from Bounier. Rocketed, and the first baseman couldn't quite scoop it. Too much to handle over there as Caleb Small single through the right side. We see standout sophomore number 2, Cooper Jen, who struck out last at bat, hoping to change that narrative of himself right here. We have Caleb Small at first base. Takes a hop, and Cooper Jen watches strike number 1. Cooper Jen hoping to get this bat going early here. As pitch from Bounier. Cooper Jen skies that one into left field. That's going to roll to the wall. And the wheels are rolling. Caleb Small going home. It's going to be close, and stand up, score, and Cooper Jen with a triple. Bow to the crowd for his second at bat today. Excuse me, I believe that's going to be a double, and then advance on the throw home. Nonetheless, that scores 1 for the Bulldogs. Now the lineup turns over for number 3, Chase Bourgeois. Just like the Migos song, Bad and Bougie. currently second on the team in triples with 4, only behind Caleb Small, who just came around to score, as Chase Bourgeois has 2 balls on him. Doubled to left field in his last at bat, and that ball runs right inside on him. Could have hit him, as the count quickly goes to 3 balls, 0 strikes for Mr. Bourgeois. And he wants to strike 1. It's a common thing to happen in baseball. You go up 3-0, wait for the pitcher to give you a good pitch. And 3 balls, 1 strike for Bourgeois. Runs inside on him, and that's going to be a walk for Bourgeois. Now we have runners on first and third with Caleb Alfaro up to bat for the Bulldogs. And Punier is going to check Bourgeois over there. Not much movement. Don't understand the check. Currently on the year, Chase Bourgeois, 11 for 11 on stolen base and stolen base attempts as Alfaro swings and misses for strike number 1. Punier is going to check Bourgeois again. The pitch to Alfaro. Chopped foul towards first base. Bulldogs with runners on third and first. 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning. Chase Bourgeois is going to go. Put the Pirate defense in a pickle. And that causes pitcher Max Punier to balk, scoring Cooper Jen. What a heads-up play by Chase Bourgeois. Easy advance to second on the mental mistake from Punier. Scores Cooper Jen from third. Alfaro still up to bat. Chopped to the second baseman. Easy put out for out number 3. Bulldogs offense on fire right now. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. Can the defense keep this momentum going when we come back? And welcome back to today's matchup. Currently, if you're just joining us, the Bulldogs offense rolling on a already furious track. Up 8-0 in the top of the fourth. Currently up for the Pirates, number 29, Connor Duffy, who struck out swinging in his first at bat against Carter Conroy. Watches ball one outside. Duffy on the year currently leads the team in batting average and hits with a .380 average and 35 hits, 9 doubles, leading the team in that category as well. Watches ball two. And the pitch from Conroy. Runs inside. That's good for the umpire to call strike one. And he chops that one up to Conroy. Conroy stabs at it and then flips it underhand to Adam Peavy for out number one. We see number 6, Trace Organ, who flew out to center field in his first at bat in the first inning. Now up for a second time against Conroy. As that ball just a bit low for the home plate umpire. Ball one. Carter Conroy getting and boosting his ERA with an already on fire start for this Bulldog defense, as second pitch just a bit outside for Oregon. Currently Conroy up to 7 strikeouts on the year through his 6 appearances. And that pitch looked good, and the umpire didn't think so. That's going to be ball 3 for Oregon. And Conroy's pitch fired in there for strike one. No harm, no foul for Carter Conroy. Going to get another one here. As the pitch fouled off by Trace Organ. Carter Conroy battled back. Full count. In the top of the fourth, the pitch. Chop to Braden Sprenzel. And he fires that one at first. Looked close, but it wasn't close enough. Bulldogs, another out. 2 down here for the Bulldog defense in the top of the fourth inning. As you see, Pirates all-star hitter, number 33, Owen Stevenson, up to plate. And now Coach Kyle Palmer is giving a star pitcher a rest after a remarkable 3.5 innings. Carter Conroy takes a seat. Conroy allowing 1 base hit with a triple from Brandon Lang in the 3rd inning. Other than that, had 2 strikeouts and fueled this Bulldog defense. Now we see number 14, Carson Hughes, who on the year, 4 appearances, 8 walks, 3 strikeouts. Coach Kyle Palmer getting his guys some good PT here today, as we see the on-fire Bulldogs first in their conference against the snowballing effect Southwestern Pirates currently last in their new conference. If you don't remember, Southwestern was in the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference with the Bulldogs themselves, and the Trinity Tigers of San Antonio moved just this year to the Southern Athletics Association. As we see number 33, Owen Stevenson, the all-star hitter for the Pirates, with 10 home runs on the year, leading the Pirates in that category, and 31 RBIs, leading the Pirates in that category as well. And the pitch from Hughes, grounded to Sprentzel. Sprentzel gets another one, and put out number 3 by Braden Sprentzel. The Pirates couldn't get much going offensively. The Bulldogs offense on fire right now. Stay tuned when we come back. And welcome back to Cott Isbell Field. For the bottom of the fourth, you see Braden Sprentzel, who put out the last 2 outs for the Bulldog defense, gets rewarded with an at-bat here to start off the 4th inning. His last at-bat singled to short center field. Some miscommunication, some trouble ball, which allowed Caleb Alfaro to score. Now we see a new pitcher for the Pirates, number 55, Thomas Kulo, as Sprentzel grounds out to second base for out number 1. Adam Peavy up to bat next for the Bulldogs with a double and a single already. Adam Peavy currently leading all Bulldog hitters in most of the statistical categories thus far for the Bulldogs. The pitch from Kulo. Strike 1. Peavy on the year. 460 batting average. 46 hits out of his 100 at-bats. 13 doubles. Added another one to that total today, so 14 doubles. 5 home runs and 30 RBIs. As he watches ball number 1. Now the pitch from Kulo. Just a bit low for Adam Peavy. 2 balls, 1 strike for the power hitter. And that ball runs inside on Peavy, pushing that count to 3 balls, 1 strike. Thomas Kulo on the year. 4 appearances, 38.57 ERA. Not too hot for the Pirate defense as Adam Peavy watches ball 4, take your base. Now we see number 29, Cole Cravens. The last time Peavy led off an inning for us was 2 innings ago, where he got a double and started the Bulldogs scoring run. Can there be a similar effect here with Cole Cravens up to bat next? And the pitch from Kulo. I thought it was outside, but that's going to be strike 1. Cole Cravens, after platooning last season, Cravens has taken ownership of the catcher position as a junior. And he watches strike number 2, having the best offensive season of his career. After being more of a touch player the last 2 seasons, has been extremely productive so far for the Bulldogs. 4th on the team with 24 RBIs. Cole Cravens currently has 2 strikes on him, though. And Peavy, a couple hops. And pitch outside for Cole Cravens. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The bottom of the 4th. Adam Peavy at first. And Cravens skies that one into center field for out number 2. Next we see Caden Hall, who walked in both at-bats previously. Hoping to get something going here for the Bulldogs with 2 outs in the 4th inning. Pitch from Kulo just outside of the zone for ball number 1. Peavy's going to go. And that hit Caden Hall. Excuse me. The umpire is going to call Caden Hall for swinging at that, even though it hit him in the hand. That did not look like a swing to me. Maybe that's why I'm not an umpire. Now Peavy's going to go back to first after what looked like a hit by pitch called strike 1 because it looked like Caden Hall was going to swing at that. And Caden Hall fouls that one back for strike number 2. The pitch from Kulo. On the way. Up high, pass ball, Peavy. He's going to take second. And turn the corner and see where he's at. The Southwestern team looks deflated right now after a pass ball from number 55, Thomas Kulo. 2 balls, 2 strikes for the DH, Caden Hall. Pitch from Kulo. Peavy's going to go. And stand up. Stolen base for Adam Peavy as Caden Hall is battled back to 3 balls, 2 strikes, giving the Bulldogs some life here with 2 outs in the 4th. Now Adam Peavy at third. Caden Hall grounds that one to Stevenson at first. Stevenson, easy put out for out number 3. Bulldogs strand a runner at third. Can Carson Hughes and this Bulldog defense keep it going when we come back? And welcome back to Seguin, Texas, as we see number 10, Chase Adams, the right fielder who flied out to center field in his last time at bat. First time facing Carson Hughes today, as Chase Adams looking to get something going here early for the Pirates in the top of the 5th inning. Pitch from Hughes. Artwork framed for strike number 1. Yeah, he's going to foul that one off for strike 2. Now, Carson Hughes in a beautiful position to get the first out this inning. Pitch from Hughes runs just a bit inside for Chase Adams. Pitch from Hughes. Hit over the head of Cooper Jen. I thought Cooper Jen was going to reach up for that. Cooper Jen could have had that, in my opinion. However, it's a base hit for number 10, Chase Adams, right over the second baseman's head into right center. Which brings up number 15, Alex Irvason, who struck out swinging his first at bat today. Chase Adams thinking about going over there. That ball runs just a bit inside for ball number 1. The pitch from Hughes looked good. Don't know what that umpire's looking at. Ball 2. Chase Adams on the year, 2 stolen bases. as he's not looking to be very aggressive over there. That looked like the same pitch. Blue, come on. Strike one. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Alex Ervason with a runner on first. Start this 5th inning. That pitch looked good. I don't know if we're watching the same game as the umpire down there. Should have been a called strike 3 after 3 beautiful pitches from Carson Hughes. And instead, it's going to be 3 balls, 1 strike, and he's going to check Chase Adams at first. Now the pitch from Hughes. Chopped to Chase Bourgeois, 6. Thought it was going to be 6-4-3 double play, but instead, Chase Bourgeois steps on the bag himself and fires it to Peavy for the double play. Puts the Bulldogs with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Brings up number 25, Cale Cochran, who grounded out to Mr. Bourgeois over there at shortstop. Now the pitch from Hughes. Strike 1. Right down the middle. Cochran on the year. 14 hits with 38 at-bats. 5 doubles. Tied for 3rd on the Pirates team. Strike number 2. Called on Cochran. Can Hughes close it out here for the 5th? We'll find out. Just a bit outside for ball number 1. The sun's currently setting behind us. Lights are on. Night baseball ahead. With the pitch from Hughes running high on Cochran. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs in the top of the 5th for this Bulldog defense. Carson Hughes. Ball outside. Cochran battling back to a 3-2. Hughes winds, deals. Cochran fouls, pops that one towards Berea in right field. Berea trots over there for the out. Number 3. After a base hit from Chase Adams, the Bulldog defense able to get a double play with Chase Bourgeois and Adam Peavy, and then a flyout to Michael Barrera, which keeps the Pirates scoreless. Can the Bulldogs offense keep fueling the fire? We'll find out when we come back. Welcome back to Cott Isbell Field, where we see the likes of number 1, Michael Barrera, up for this Bulldogs offense. The high-powered freight train getting going early here. Can he keep it going? The pitch from Kulo inside for ball number 1. And that ball runs low for ball number 2. Umpire a bit chicken up right there. Thomas Kulo currently on the mound for the Pirates, as the Pirates' third pitcher today. The Bulldogs are just on a tear as that ball bounces off the glove of the third baseman, number 15, Alex Ervason, and Michael Barrera safely gets to first base. And that's a great start for this Bulldog offense, as we see Caleb Small up to bat for the Bulldogs. Already on the day, a walk in the second inning and a single in the third. With a runner on first, he's going to foul that one back towards the Pirate dugout for strike 1. Thomas Kulo checks Michael Barrera at first. Barrera on the year with stolen bases, currently 11 for 11. The speedster will be there at first for the Bulldogs. Caleb Small on the plate, and Barrera goes. Good luck catching him. And that's going to be 12 for 12 stolen bases for Michael Barrera. Runner on second. 1 strike. Small showed bunt. Pulled it away. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike for Caleb Small, who is third in batting average thus far for the Bulldogs. And Kulo is going to check Barrera after, I would believe, about a step off the bag. Not too big of a lead for Barrera over there. Kulo's getting nervous. The Bulldog paw is on their throat. The pitch from Kulo outside. Three balls, 1 strike for Caleb Small, the sophomore in center field today. And the pitch outside. Take your base. It's going to walk Caleb Small, put runners on first and second. We'll bring up standout sophomore Cooper Jen, who doubled in his last at bat and then advanced to third on the throw home, which scored Caleb Small. Cooper Jen hoping to repeat that with this at bat right here. Shows bunt, pulls it away for ball 1. Cooper Jen, the sophomore out of Kyle, Texas, went to Hayes. Shout out to the Hayes Rebels, as he watches ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes for Cooper Jen. Runners on first and second. No contest at first. Shortstop holding Barrera to a reasonable lead. Shows bunt again, pulls it back. 3 balls, 0 strikes. We can expect Cooper Jen to take this pitch, thinking it's going to be a ball. As he watches strike number 1 on a questionable call. Looked a little bit inside. But that pushes the count to 3 balls, 1 strike for Cooper Jen. He's going to show bunt again, lay it down beautifully. And he's going to beat it there. Bad throw. Pirates defense in shambles as the sack bunt moves Barrera to third and then ends up scoring him. And Small from second to third. And J.C. Bunch isn't happy. We'll see if he makes a change. Looks like he will. Find out who it is when we come back. And welcome back. J.C. Bunch puts in number 28, Lawrence Lara. Currently, their best pitcher in ERA with a 2.25. Runners on first and second. No outs here as Chase Bourgeois turns the lineup over for the Bulldogs. Watches ball 1. 3 appearances for Lara for the Pirates. And Bourgeois grounds that one through the third baseman's glove. And Cooper Jen's going. It's going to score 2. Chase Bourgeois adds 2 RBIs to his already extraordinary total. And Chase Bourgeois with a stand-up double with no outs for this Bulldog offense. Chase Bourgeois fueling the fire for the Bulldogs. And now we see number 34, Caleb Alfaro. Pitch from Lara. Alfaro fouls that one behind the Bulldog dugout. And that ball runs outside of the zone for a 1-2 count on Caleb Alfaro. Score currently 11-0 Bulldogs. Pitch from Lara. Tried to curve in, but it couldn't. Now that's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes for Caleb Alfaro. And that pitch runs inside. Caleb Alfaro battled back to now a full count. Currently has a single on the day. Swings and misses that one for out number 1. Now we see number 30, Braden Sprensel, who currently tied with Adam Peavy for 30 RBIs on the year, hoping to add another to that total and overcome the batter behind him. Sprensel with a single in the second inning and 2 groundouts previously as he watches ball 1. And Sprensel grounds that one foul towards the Pirate bullpen, sending them a message. Now we see Lara. Pitch to Sprensel. Sprensel fouls that one back behind the Bulldog dugout with Chase Bourgeois at second. That was Bourgeois' 11th double on the year. Now we see the pitch to Sprensel. Sprensel grounds that one through the middle. That's going to score Bourgeois. And Sprensel gains that RBI that I was talking about earlier to overcome Adam Peavy. Now we see a pinch runner coming in for Sprensel. It's going to be number 11, Matthew Elizondo, the senior out of Eagle Pass, Texas. Elizondo currently 2 for 3 on stolen bases and stolen base attempts. Now we see the power hitter, Adam Peavy, up to bat for the Bulldogs. Currently a double in the second inning, a single in the third, and a walk in the fourth. Up to bat for the 4th time today in the 5th, Adam Peavy. Looking to get things rolling here. The pitch fired in there for strike 1. The SCAC hitter of the week last week. Looking to move the runner over here with 1 out. As that pitch is called a ball. The pitch from Lara. Peavy skies that one back towards us. We tried catching it, but we couldn't. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Adam Peavy. With Matthew Elizondo on first, the pinch runner. And Peavy grounds that one to second. 4-6. 3, double play. It's going to put out the Bulldog offense. And the Bulldogs score 4, which pushes the lead to 12. 12 runs for the Bulldogs, 0 for the Pirates. Will the Pirates have an answer? Find out when we come back. And welcome back to today's contest. Currently a new pitcher for the Bulldogs. Number 22, Chase Hallmark, the sophomore out of Seguin, Texas. Hometown kid on the mound for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs currently up 12-0. As the top of the sixth gets going, Chase Hallmark fires in strike one on number 16, Brandon Lang, who has the only base hit for the Pirates with a triple. And that's going to be ball one on Lang. This is Chase Hallmark's first appearance for the Bulldogs this season. Hoping he can get something going here early. And Lang fouls one off back towards our catcher. A little shooken up. I believe we have a new catcher. It's going to be number 9, Ryan Botello, the junior out of Edinburgh, Texas. Hopefully he's okay as athletic trainer. Callie goes to check on him. One ball, 2 strikes for Brandon Lang. And Chase Hallmark looking to get an early strikeout in his first appearance here today. The pitch from Hallmark. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. As, if you don't know, swing and a miss, if the catcher drops it, the batter is allowed to run to first for a potential chance to get on base. Luckily, Ryan Botello and Adam Peavy on the same page to get out number 1. And Chase Hallmark starts off super hot with a strikeout in his first appearance. Now we see number 2, Ben Fewer, the junior out of Houston, Texas. Ball 1. And Fewer, base hit through the third base side. New third baseman, number 11, Matthew Elizondo, couldn't quite make the grab. Now we see the lineup turn over for number 5, Corey Matthews, who currently leads the Pirates in stolen bases with 14. And the pitch from Hallmark fired in there for strike 1. On Matthews. Currently Ben Forer on first. And Matthews fouls that one back for strike 2. 2 strikes early for Hallmark with 1 strikeout already. Now Hallmark takes a look at 4 over there. Pitches. Grounded to Bourgeois. Bourgeois almost makes an amazing play. However, too much heat for Peavy to handle allows Corey Matthews to get on base. Currently, runners at first and second with 1 out. Chase Hallmark in his first appearance for the Bulldogs this season. Had a strikeout in his first batter. Been battling with the other 2. Now he sees number 29, Connor Duffy, the DH, and ball 1. The Bulldogs up 12-0 in the top of the 6th. Pitch from Hallmark. Fouled off by Duffy for strike one. And Coach Kyle Palmer makes a shift in the defense. Players moving around. Pitch from Hallmark. Chop foul towards the dugout of Southwestern. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Connor Duffy with runners at first and second. Could see a hit and run situation here, as they're not going to go, and Duffy's going to sky that one into right center. And quickly they attempt to get it in, but that's going to score Ben 4 after a single from Connor Duffy. And we see number 6, Trace Organ, who flied out to center field and then grounded out to third base in his 2 previous at-bats today. Now the pitch from Hallmark. Fired in there for strike one. We see Connor Duffy at first and Corey Matthews at third. And Trace Organ swings and misses for strike two. Pitch from Hallmark is flied up towards right field, and Barrera able to get that ball in quickly to prevent the run going home, which would have been Matthews. And now we see number 33, Owen Stevenson, who currently leads the Southwestern Pirates in home runs, currently 10th. Currently 10 on the year, which I believe is 5th nationally in home runs, 6th all-time in program's D3 history in home runs in a season. He's a one-time SAA Player of the Week. A ton of extra base hits, but has struck out 40 times, leading the SAA. And that's going to be strike one on Stevenson, the power hitter. Chase Hallmark, the sophomore, not wavering. And that ball's grounded foul towards Elizondo. And the runners are going to return to their bases. You see the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes for Hallmark. And he struck him out. It's going to be out number 3 for Chase Hallmark. And the Bulldogs defense racks up 2 strikeouts in his first appearance. Southwestern scoreless in the 6th. Can the Bulldogs continue to capitalize and fuel the already on fire train that is their offense? Find out when we come back. Welcome back. And welcome back. Excuse me, sorry for that technical difficulty. Currently have a new pitcher for the Pirates as number 23. Excuse me, that might be number 24, Ben Hood, up to pitch for the Pirates, as we now see number 9, Ryan Botello, up to bat for the Bulldogs, as Botello watches ball 1. Watches ball 2 after the pitch from Hood. Excuse me, Weston McWhorter. It is number 23. I saw the wrong name. And Botello currently with 3 balls, no strikes. This will be McWhorter's first appearance for the Pirates this season, and finds the zone for strike 1 on Botello. Three balls, 1 strike for Ryan Botello. And the pitch. Just outside, and Botello's going to take his base. Starts off the bottom of the 6th very well for this Bulldog offense. Now we see number 18, Garrett Helpenstill, one of the Helpenstill twins on the Bulldogs roster. Looks like his brothers are going to be up right after him. And the pitch to Helpenstill, low for ball 1. Currently on the year, Helpenstill has yet to get a hit, with 6 appearances so far. And I believe that was ball 2 for Helpenstill. Hopefully the umpire will refresh my memory. That ball's low in the dirt. 3-0 count for Garrett Helpenstill. And this Bulldogs offense with Ryan Botello at first. Ball runs inside. Ball 4. Now we see Garrett Helpenstill's brother, number 5, Tyler Helpenstill. Tyler Helpenstill with 28 at-bats on the year, with 4 hits, and the pitch just a bit high for ball 1. And the pitch from Weston McWhorter on the way. Curves on in there for strike 1. McWhorter, the freshman out of Sunnyvale, Texas, on the mound for the Pirates today. And the pitch from McWhorter runs low for ball number 2. No outs here for the Bulldogs, as we see Ryan Botello at second and Garrett Helpenstill at first. Garrett's twin Tyler up to bat for the Bulldogs, and that one's fouled off towards the first base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Helpenstill. And the pitch from McWhorter. Helmet still watches it high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. For helping still. And that ball called strike 3 by the home plate umpire. Looked outside. Helping still thought so. I thought so. The fans thought so as well. The umpire had different plans. That's going to be out number 1 for the Bulldogs. Now we see number 10, Caleb Small, up to bat for the Bulldogs. Caleb Small on the day, 2 walks and a single. And the pitch to Small. Swings and misses. He wanted to get a hold of that one. We see Ryan Botello at second. And Garrett helping still at first. Caleb Small hoping to move them over with the pitch. Flies that one towards left field. Bounces just foul. Pushes the count 2. No balls, 2 strikes. No contest on either runner as Caleb Small at the plate for the Bulldogs watches ball 1. And the pitch from McWhorter. Swing and a miss by Caleb Small. It's going to bring the out total to number 2 for the Pirates. We now see number 40, pinch hitter Eric Hickman, the redshirt sophomore out of Temple, Texas. Can Eric Hickman give the Bulldogs some hope here in the 6th as he checks his swing? And the umpire said he swung. Strike number 1. Hickman has appeared in 2 games with 1 RBI. And he watches strike 2. And the pitch from McWhorter. Swing and a miss by Hickman. It'll close the inning for the Pirates as 3 straight strikeouts for Weston McWhorter. Lead stays at 12-1. Bulldogs lead. Can chase Hallmark. And the Bulldogs finish it out here. We'll find out. And welcome back. We see a change in the Bulldogs defense with number 5, Tyler helping still at right field, I believe, and number 18, Garrett helping still in left field with number 21, Braden Stringer at second, replacing Cooper Jen. See Coach Palmer leaving Adam Peavy and Chase Bourgeois in the game, getting the most bang for your buck with your seniors out there. As we see Hallmark on the mound again, facing number 10, Chase Adams, who singled in his last time up. And he fouls that one back into the net. Thank goodness there's a net there, or someone's head is getting taken off. The pitch from Hallmark runs inside on Adams. Hallmark with 2 strikeouts last inning in his first appearance. Hoping to close the game here for the Bulldogs. And the pitch. And Adams was reaching at it. And that one fouls back into the sidewalk grass area behind the Pirate dugout. And the pitch. Just a bit low on Adams. Brings the count 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch from Hallmark is on the way. And that ball runs low. Adams is going to take his base, giving the Pirates a base runner. Brings up number 15, Alex Urbason. Coach Palmer trusting in his guys, hoping the sophomore hometown kid can get it done here for the Bulldogs. With the runner on first. The pitch from Hallmark. Ball just a bit outside. For ball number 1. See Chase Adams at first, and Hallmark pitches to Urbason. That one's fouled off. Rolls slightly back towards the wall behind us. Now we got a 1-1 count for Chase Hallmark in this Bulldog defense. Hallmark takes a look. Pitches, grounded back up to the middle to Stringer. Toss 6. And gets the out. Double play. 4-6-3. As the Bulldogs are now in great position. With 2 quick outs. And we see number 25, Cale Cochran, who grounded out to Chase Bourgeois at shortstop and then flew out to right field. As Chase Hallmark looks to put this game away for the Bulldogs. And Cochran's going to foul that one up into foul territory for Peavy. Peavy, game time. And that's going to be your ball game. As Chase Hallmark, the hometown kid, closes it out for the Bulldogs. And that's your ball game, folks, as the Bulldogs got the sticks rolling early, fueling the fire for the Bulldog offense. Scored 6 runs in the second inning, led by Adam Peavy, then 2 in the third, and then 4 in the fifth. Bulldogs took a commanding lead early, and the Pirates just couldn't combat it. After a 1-run inning in the sixth, the Pirates end up falling 12-1. That'll push their total to 6-21 on the year, and the Bulldog total to 21-9. We saw pitchers Carter Conroy, Carson Hughes, and Chase Hallmark for the Bulldogs. A couple of first appearances for Bulldog pitchers today as they were able to get it done. The next game for the Bulldogs ends up being April 10th at Hendricks, where they play a weekend series in Arkansas. Then they come back on the 14th, play Southwestern again. And then we'll close out at home against Concordia on the 17th and 18th weekend. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Ben Coulomb. It's been a pleasure calling this game with y'all today. You guys stay safe, and we'll catch you next time.